Guys, welcome to my channel. This is Cubaman and I'm uploading my first video. So all the best to me. And in this video we'll be solving the 2x2 Rubik's Cube using the beginner's method. It's very easy, simple, we can do that. There are 3 algorithms which solve the cube. I'll be demonstrating them. And you will be able to see them here at the top of your screen. So let's just start. The Rubik's Cube lingo, it's nothing but the notations. Right means rotating the right side of your cube. I am holding right side of the cube as red, which is green on the front and white on the top. So right side and clockwise we have. The left is the exact mirror one of this. So if we do this, it's not mirror, opposite, and now we have rotated it clockwise. As you can see, it's rotating clockwise. U is rotating the upper layer clockwise like this. And B, actually we will be not using B moves and D moves in this session. We'll only use L, U and R and F moves. F is nothing but doing this front layer, which is the layer you are facing green color clockwise. So let's start the first algorithm. You can see that it's not an algorithm literally, it's just a very small sequence of moves. So R, right side clockwise, upper face clockwise, right side counterclockwise, upper face counterclockwise. Let's do that once again. Right side clockwise, upper face clockwise, right side counterclockwise, upper face counterclockwise. This is the right hand formula or right hand movement. And now we'll be doing the left hand formula or left hand movement, which is the mirror. I told you that. And the mirror of the right hand formula is, we'll be looking at here. I'll demonstrate L prime, U prime, L, U, which is rotating the left face counterclockwise, right upper face counterclockwise, left face clockwise and upper face clockwise. This is the left hand movement or left hand formula. Now the next sequence of moves we'll be learning is the corner flipping algorithm. It twists the corners like, not literally like this, but we'll be using that algorithm to twist the corner by other means, in another way actually. So which is right face clockwise, front face counterclockwise, and we'll just reverse those moves. Right face counterclockwise and front face clockwise. Simple, right? We'll do that once again. Right side clockwise, front side counterclockwise, right side counterclockwise and front side clockwise. This is the corner flipping algorithm. Okay, let's implement these things into a solve. These are pretty easy, right? Let's do them in a solve. I'll just scramble the cube randomly. You can also do that, right? So there will be 3 stages. We will be orienting our cube. The first layer would be it's a first layer, solving one layer like this. It's color solved. So let's do that using white because white is the most commonly used color for the first layer. So now as you can see, there's one white piece, white, orange, white, green, red piece here. And now the thing which comes here must be having red, white and the opposite of green color, which is absolutely correct, blue. So it must be having red, white and blue. We'll search for that piece and it's here. We can orient that in any way we want. So yep, it's done. We did that in the right way, congrats. Now here, this must be having an orange, blue and white. How did I find out that it was orange? Of course, the opposite of red color is orange. So we'll be checking. Yeah, it's here only. So we'll just set that in its right spot. So we have it. And finally this thing. Now we have the cube solved, the first layer solved. So after doing this, you might see that the top layer must be oriented. We can see that the corners are flipped. So I told you at the beginning of the video that the corner flipping algorithm is used at the ending, right? So now this is the combination of right hand formula and left hand formula. I'll show you. Now what is the thing is, we can see that the corner is oriented at its right spot. So now here you can see it's in the right spot, opposite of white is yellow. Here it's in its right spot, but here we must have red, green and yellow. But instead of that, we're having red, blue and yellow, which must go here and this thing must come here. So we will be having an adjacent swap. So as you can see up here, when we get an adjacent swap, we'll be swapping those two by holding them on the right side. Remember, always hold the unsolved edges, this one and this one, on the right side. It's very important. If you hold in the front, you will not get those pieces solved. So I'll show you by facing them in the front and right side. So first I'll do that in the right side. So you can see the formula up here, right? That is right hand formula 3 times and turning the cube here and convert it into left hand formula. It might be a little messed up, but you can see, right, the edges are perfectly oriented. Adjacent swap consists of doing the algorithm once. But if you get a diagonal swap, actually now I'm having my corners in the right spot, so I'll be not mentioning that. But if we get a diagonal swap, for example, we're having this piece here and this piece here, we'll be doing that same algorithm I showed you before here, and now I'll be showing you here, right? This one, twice. Yes, twice. Okay. Now let's just go to the last part, which is the flipping corners. As you can see, this corner is twisted, but it's in the right spot, and this one too. Remember, I told you that while solving the second layer, you must have the adjacent pieces at the right side, unsolved pieces, okay, right side. So, and this should go here. We have to have the right flipping corner, the corner which we should flip at the right side, and we should not at all rotate our cube. Rotation means that rotating the cube like this. So we have to use U moves to avoid rotations. So let's do the corner flipping algorithm. You can see that here, R, F prime, R prime, F, and now this has come to here. We'll do that once again, R, F prime, R prime, F. Now we're able to see that these three are oriented. Now this thing should be solved. So get that to your right side by doing sequence of U moves. See, it's in the right side. So R, F prime, R prime, F. The cube might be getting scrambled, but after you are doing this sequence, it works. It's right, it can work. So doing that one more time, R, F prime, R prime, F. So it's here, R, F prime, R prime, F. Final step, R, F prime, R prime, F. You might be either two moves or one move from being solved, and we did it. So this was the tutorial. If you like the video, please click on the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. Happy cubing!